Hi, hello, welcome back. Last time, what did we do? Oh, I remember. I freaked out. She has ties to the mafia. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never did any. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy at the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Oh, holy hell. I guess I'll go to the... You can talk to me? No? Wait a damn minute. Hold on. Will you react to this? Will you react to it? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Oh, old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was it that you were talking? What was that? What? What was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? Why are you looking straight at the camera? Why are you looking straight at my face? Direct eye contact is extremely uncomfortable. I'm resisting the urge to laugh. What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? A murder? No. No way. Wait, that puts you in a worse position. You covered up a murder. You're an accomplice. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Stop looking in the camera. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Oh, thank goodness I was very uncomfortable. Just think. Would he have let me ruin his life for 5 years over a mere accident? I ran him hard, believe you me. Does that make sense to anyone else? No? Great. But the security lady said it was an accident. Yes, but she's biased. Oh. Well, she was a big Hammer fan of Hammers, you see. Stop looking in the camera, please. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo in the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. How did we not have a lawsuit on our hands? So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course all the reporter would need what is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Oh, she actually does have ties to the Mafia! She actually has ties to the Mafia! Oh no! Give her the photo, Phoenix! Who are they? Either some very well-trained actors or, professionals. Professional what? Professional what? They're good at erasing various things. Y'all, I'm freaking out in my chair here. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? No, I would not. What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. I'll give you the damn photo. Just stop. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No. Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? Hold on. Let me take a look at this photo. let me take a look at this photo. Mr. Hammer. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about it. That where you're going. So long, friends. Stop looking in the camera. Boys, race away. No. Hold it right there. Gumshoe, my boy. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then, in a court. I'll be looking forward to it. Thank you, Gumshoe. Hey, you okay, pal? Thanks to you. Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to participate in that sort of thing. You're good. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. This is a child. A child that's older than me. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. He actually is. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Oh, Gumshoe. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. See ya. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? Dee Vasquez. Oh, man, if only I had more time last time. I could have, done that entire thing. I am happy with the title that I ended up getting for it, though. Yeah, let's continue since we haven't been recording that long today, and I do actually have more time today. Oh, final day, trial. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Edgy boy. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss Dee Vasquez to the stand. Miss Dee Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Oh, I'm struggling very, very hard right now. Oh, there she is. I swear to God, if you ever look into the camera. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Dee Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the Studio 2 trailer. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must I'm about to throw something. Perfonticate? Do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick! I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, then I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. She's wearing a dress. She's wearing a dress. The day of the murder. Let's do this. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. The judge is asking a question? Let's go. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Why are you here? I just a little before noon. Do you have an exact time? By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes! Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Wait. The rehearsal. And what exactly was that? I've forgotten. Yeah? Have you forgotten? Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4! Edgeworth, you can't be serious. You can't be serious, my guy. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Edgy boy. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? This has already been explained. It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh. Alright. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It is the motion every lawyer in this makes. Every lawyer in this game makes, okay? You cannot stop him. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright, you just hit your desk. Oops. See, every lawyer does it. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate a T-bone steaks in front of on the table in the trailer. Did you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. Not when it's Sal. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that she didn't eat the steak... Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she had said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. I took the train a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and at 4. There was a rehearsal afterwards. We went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. So when I ate 2 on steak on the table in front of the trailer. What do I have? 2:30. Black path and see the ground between 2 and 4 Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle won in the Soul Samurai. New digital mechanical code always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Shows an accident involving Jackhammer. Found on the table, player, bears Jackhammer's fingerprints. Finding the player, it traces a sleeping palace and a large bone. What in the hell could I use? What? Seriously, what the fudge? Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, no need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Miss Milan ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Oh! Hey! Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave behind the bone? And not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! No, you didn't eat the steak. You did not eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Still Samurai. She was meeting with the Still Samurai. Ooh, bold accusation there, right? Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, and she ran into the Still Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. You're acting an awful lot for someone who's innocent. You're acting an awful lot for someone who's innocent, Miss Vasquez. Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? Mr. Edgeworth. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Stop looking in the camera. We've already discussed this. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Good luck? Let's see. Oh, no! What was the murder? What was that word? Murder? What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. Yes? My aunt has, like, the same body shape as you, interestingly enough, and she can pick up a lot of things. Like, unexpected things. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Wait, there's something bent. There's something bent. You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearings on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? The reaction! What is the meaning of this? The spear was found laying next to the victim's body. Laying next to the victim's body, not in it. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. The fact that it's broken? The fact that it's broken? So, I swear to God if I'm wrong. So far I've been going, I present to you my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. Miss Old Black. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order? Order? Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence? Oh, you're your own prosecution, okay? You're your own prosecutioner now, aren't you? Fine. You want to have a battle of wits? Let's have a battle of wits. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Oof. Poor Edgeworth. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then, pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what the weapon was to kill? Can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you, actually. I'd make a claim. Would I make a claim that I could, like that, if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence is something. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. Oh, fuck, do I have... What do I present here? Photo? Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the steps. This is an old photo. This is an old photo from 5 years ago. Hold on. Order! If I cannot have the order in this trial, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This photo of an accident. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside because someone has ties to the mafia. Apparently, it was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does it have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man on this photo. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest. What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Has happened again. Don't drop your pipe there, Vasquez. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. You look a little nervous there. Stop looking in the camera, but you look a little nervous there. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Yes, Edward. Indeed. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Why, are you still looking in the camera? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. Who let her have a pipe in here? You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at that trailer, as you say. Stop looking in the camera. Stop it. Yet the body was found in Studio One, was it not? And even matched his costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body out to Studio One and returned the trailer in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Not alone! She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for her to carry that body. Interesting! Let's hear it then, Mr. Wright. You're getting awfully nervous for someone who's who's innocent. Please show us how she carried the body. It's Van, right? Miss Vasquez. You carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it. Stop almost dropping your pipe! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. And then before everyone else got there, you put the body in the magistrate's costume. Yeah, Jareth? Hold on, Wright. Don't forget that it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella is a co-conspirator? Of course he was. Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has been a co-conspirator. Well, he had been placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Like I said, not alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? Stop looking in the damn camera. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. You could have just denied all of that valiantly. You just confirmed that you murdered her. I lose. You win. It was fun. Stop looking in the camera. I win. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So was it you? You killed Jack Hammer? who can say you. Huh? I swear to God, I'm gonna put in the description of this. Ezra loses his mind for like however long this has been going on for like 10 minutes straight. Are you sure I did? Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure. Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. What the fuck are you saying? What are you saying? Oh my God! Again, this is about to have nothing to do with like the title of this is about to be Ezra loses their mind for however long this video ends up being. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. You literally just... What the What? Order? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Yeah, of course it's as the witness said. Edgeworth doesn't even believe what he's saying. He's just like, I have a job to do. Yeah, brush your hair back, Edgy. Brush it back. Calm. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Huh? Testify again, Vasquez? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I've said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! To come so far only to fail. Sorry. There's a large piece of metal on my desk. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Edgy? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth! I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see very well. Your Honor, because of the witness, we testify again. Edgeworth, you are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I'm dying. Okay, I am dying. I just want to hear your testimony again. It doesn't make any sense to you, Mr. Your Honor. I don't see what I have anything. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I gotta go grab a bottle of water. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Just, me, oh my. I don't see what we have to gain. I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth. I too see little point in missing Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, 5 years ago? Indeed. Verily, I say, here go. I want to hear about what happened. After they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one who said he always gets a guilty verdict? Nah, see, because every single time he fights against me, he does not get his guilty verdict. After all, Edgeworth. After finding the body. Let's go, damn it. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security leader, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was kind of agitated, putting Powers saying, he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the chair to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick. Don't say it like that. Right. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. So, I only actually had a problem with this, with the final statement there. Well, not the going home, but the script notes. So, I'm gonna quickly go to that. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't... Wait a minute, the script? Didn't we do something with the script during this? I can't quite remember what it was, because, like, the actual time where I, as a person, and not as, like, an attorney, as, like, a person in real life, actually would have done that, because I think that happened on the first investigation day, so it's been months since then for me. But I could have sworn we did something with the script. Anyway, yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for the rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your scripted notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't need to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Excuse me? You just messed up big time, Vasquez. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please. Wait a damn! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't want to bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She knew about the murder. She wanted to know. She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Yeah, fucked up. Phoenix didn't catch it for some reason, but Eddie sure did. Also, smoking's bad for you. You might want to stop. Also, stop almost dropping your goddamn pipe. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, you do realize you are the prosecutor, not the defense, correct? what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution makes such a move. Exactly! he's the prosecution. Would you like to switch roles, Edgeworth? Would you like to switch roles with me? Are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Why is Edgeworth helping me? So the prosecution is in the cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No, not this time. And in a later case, I believe we are, but not this one. No matter. I think you misunderstand me. I have a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do the action scene, so I left them behind. Hammer? How'd you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to heck out of here there. I will to those been wasted. Believe in your neck, go get him. I said Sal and rolled back the scared lady who found the body. Hammer? Hold. You knew Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was still Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hammer? Mr. Wright, explain yourself! Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Yeah! Also, stop almost dropping your pipe on this goddamn... I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but... wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah. Aha. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Still Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Still Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Still Samurai suit. That's why you were so confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Stop almost dropping your pipe. Order, order. I will have order. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Whenever I say Vasquez, I keep thinking back to Manifest. Which, if you don't know what Manifest is, it doesn't matter. It's a good show. It's on Netflix. You should go watch it. It's gonna be season 4 on November 4th, so you should go watch it. It's really good. But whenever I say Vasquez, I think of Jared because that's what his last name is. It's Vasquez. His name is his role as Detective Jared Vasquez. And every time I think about it, God, I think about all the things he did. Very well. Oh, wait, wrong voice. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. The accident from 5 years ago. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There was a reason. If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove that she had a motive? That she had a motive? Huh? I think the right answer here would be that, yeah, of course I can prove it, but, like, I, ooh, how long have I been recording? I've almost been recording for an hour. Hold on, I spaced out. I can't prove it. Because, like, I feel like the only thing that would have been is the blackmail scandal, but... Of course I can prove it, okay? I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present the court evidence in Miss Vasquez's murder. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. Stop slamming your hands like this. This photo reveals the motive. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame with Steve Vasquez helped a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case is currently up for trial. It began on a day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that action was Mr. Hammer's fall, his fall from stardom. His guilt let him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Yes, undoubtedly it was shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. You're talking about motives here. You have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Mrs. Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for the murder. She had no motive. It was self-defense. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. It actually is. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? I've been here for almost an hour, y'all. Your Honor. Jack Hammer dragged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security ladies thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose do you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Do not break your pipe. There it is. Stop looking in the camera. So, you did it, didn't you? Yes. You could have said no. It would have been a lie, and you are under oath, but you could have said no. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened to you? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears that you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. So that he should be found guilty. He should be found. So it's not only a. So it. Huh? That he should be found. Mr. Powers is innocent, so that there's an isthmus here? That is what... That he should be found, so is only natural, not a miracle. Excuse me? I don't think my brain was right here. I think this was just a mess. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Yay. Woo. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh my... Jesus. October 20th. 1:12 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole... I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Uh-huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? What? How am I supposed to know? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I guess this. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in kid shows. And as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WB! Oh, thank you. I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back to that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No? Oh, of course not. Ah, Nick! Edgeworth! Prolonged eye contact. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. Don't waste my time. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Oh, right, they went to school together, didn't they? Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh no. Yeah, I can see why there are so many fanfics with these two now. I can see it. It's quite clear. Yeah, I can see why the internet loves these two. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Bro, we work on the same cases. Constantly. Dude, I'm gonna have to defend you in a case. That's what I came here to tell you. Bye, Edgeworth. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if! The Phoenix is just gonna be like, yeah, we used to be friends. The rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm not missing something you definitely are? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Well... And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a story by telling that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios, who thought its programming changed, they went back to making kids shows again. Nick! This is it! The new show today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? No. I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade it with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real world Powers. What just happened? A brand new episode has been added. We did it! Oh my god, that was so fun. That was so fun. Don't you dare. It is... It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. yeah, no. Okay, Well, that has been fun. The next time I will see you with this, I honestly don't know when, but I will say that I had a lot of fun recording this time. A lot of screaming. So sorry for that. I have lost my mind over the past hour and 6 minutes. But other than that, I've been your host, Ezra, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.